I found out my husband was having an affair when his mistress showed up at our door to warn me about his violent behavior. It was a Tuesday afternoon like any other parent. I was grading papers at the kitchen table while my 7-year-old daughter Zoe practiced piano in the living room. When the doorbell rang, I expected a package delivery, not a woman with a bruised cheekbone and terrified eyes. "Are you Daniel's wife?" she asked, her voice barely audible. I nodded, confused. Daniel had been my husband for 9 years, paired a high school English teacher, respected debate coach, the kind of man who brought home flowers randomly and never missed our daughter's recitals. "My name is Megan. I've been seeing Daniel for almost a year," she said, her eyes darting past me to check if anyone else was home. "I am not here to cause problems. I am here because I am afraid he might hurt you or your daughter." The world tilted sideways. I invited her in, sent Zoe upstairs with her iPad, and listened as the stranger described a version of my husband. I couldn't recognize parent controlling, manipulative, and recently violent. "Last night he found texts from a male colleague on my phone. He accused me of cheating, threw my phone against the wall, and she gestured to her face. This is the third time I am done. But I couldn't just disappear knowing you and your daughter might be next." My mind raced through memories, searching for warning signs I'd missed. Daniel's unexplained late nights grading papers, his insistence on checking my phone just to see that funny video, the way he'd recently started questioning who I had lunch with at the school where I taught. "He's never hit me," I said, my voice hollow. "It started small with me too," Megan replied. "He isolated me from friends first. Then came the accusations, the monitoring. The physical stuff didn't start until I was already afraid to leave." She showed me text messages, hundreds of them, loving at first, then increasingly controlling, finally threatening. The timestamps showed some scent during our family movie nights, our anniversary dinner, even on Christmas morning while he sat across from me opening gifts. "Why are you telling me this?" I asked, still struggling to reconcile the man I married with the monster she described. "Because when I tried to leave last month, he said if I did, he'd have nothing left to lose. That scared me more than anything he'd done to me." Her eyes drifted to a photo of Zoe on our refrigerator. "I don't have kids, you do." After she left, I sat frozen at my kitchen table until I heard Daniel's car in the driveway. For the first time in our marriage, I was afraid of my husband. That night, I watched him help Zoe with homework, kiss her forehead at bedtime, all while my phone contained photos of what he'd done to another woman just 24 hours earlier. When he reached for me in bed, I flinched involuntarily. He noticed immediately. "What's wrong?" he asked, his voice concerned, loving, pernt. The voice I trusted for a decade. "Someone came to see me today," I said, my heart pounding. "Megan." The transformation was instant. His face hardened, eyes narrowing. "And you let some crazy woman into our home, Rezine, our daughter?" His voice rose with each word. "She had bruises, Daniel." She showed me the texts. He grabbed my wrist, not hard enough to hurt, but firmly, "Parent, a warning. Whatever she told you is a lie. She's obsessed with me, has been stalking me at work. I was going to tell you about her, but I wanted to protect you." In that moment, I saw it, the flash of something cold and calculating behind his eyes that had never been directed at me before. "Let go of my wrist," I said quietly. He did, immediately switching back to concerned husband. "Honey, you can't believe her over me." "I would never." "Zoe and I are going to my sister's tomorrow," I interrupted. "Just for a few days while I figure things out." His expression darkened again. "You are not taking my daughter anywhere." The word my parent, not our pair, told me everything Megan had said was true. 3 months later, I am living in a new apartment with Zoe. The divorce papers are filed. The restraining order is in place after Daniel showed up at my classroom, causing a scene that confirmed what Megan had warned me about yesterday. Yesterday, I received a text from an unknown number. "Thank you for believing me. I am safe now too." Sometimes the most dangerous monsters aren't strangers. They're the ones who sleep beside you for years, waiting for the perfect moment to reveal themselves.